Hello, thanks for clicking on the video. Today I'm going to show you how I mount the homemade truck camper that I built onto my Ram 2500. The first step is some mounting hardware here that I made up that fits into the channel for my Ram box. So I'll get that mounted up and then we'll get the camper pulled over here. We'll begin the install. Alright, the mounting hardware is all on. I'm going to pull the truck ahead, get the camper in position to where we can get it lifted up with the overhead crane and get it loaded on the truck. All right, guys, that's how I load this truck camper. Sometimes I'm by myself here today, and as you can see, it's not too difficult. The overhead crane makes it really nice. The reason I had the bed out is it helps counterbalance the camper so it hangs kind of level when I lift it with the overhead winch there. But to put the bed in, it's fairly simple. There's just a piece of plywood that's hinged. It slides back and gives you more than enough room here to move around, get dressed. I have this homemade table here that flips out, has a lock on it, so if you bump it, it can't fall down. So it's a good place to finish up the night there and get ready for bed or have your breakfast in the morning if the weather doesn't permit to be outside. I have an overhead fan in this that you can turn it on to exhaust or blow in, and once you open the windows, it cools it down really nice. And when I sleep at night, I always have it open. This is my little closet system. It has drawers that go into that, and then under here is where I house my Jackery. It's a 500 watt Jackery that I have hardwired into a switch panel up here that runs all my lights and runs the fan, isolates the fan too. So when I turn it off, there's no power that can possibly be drawn. I have these sections of lights here on a dimmer, and then I can turn them ones off and just have the ones over the bed area if I want. So that comes in handy. I have a porch light here for at night, and then I also have some 12 volt pod lights that I can light up the campsite. So I just wanted to give you this view here, guys. This better explains the door system I have on this camper. I made it so it's a 2-section door. That allows the tailgate to be up for security reasons. For one, if you're out in a rural campsite or something and somebody would happen to walk by and shut your tailgate during the night while you're in there sleeping, you're not stuck in the camper. And with the handle, it's a push-out handle, so even if they put the handle in, as soon as you open the door, it would pop open. So that was the thought behind it. And then also it gives me room if I want to carry my hitch hauler for carrying firewood or a small packer box or something. It gives me the option. Talk about the camper here briefly. This is, like I said, it's a home-built camper I made. It's an oak frame that I milled all the oak lumber for. It's skinned with plywood that I glued and screwed in place the whole way around. It's insulated in the floor, ceiling, and in the walls. Everywhere there's a picking point. This is one big piece of 1-inch plywood in there, guys, that I screwed and glued really good. So that allows me to be able to pick it from the top. And the reason I picked this camper is because this truck has a 5th wheel hitch, and the rails are in the bed that stay in all the time. So this is how I come up with loading it, and it works well. You can see it's not bad for one person to do. It takes a little. I mean, it might have took me 3-4 minutes to get it on the truck, and you know, my shop's not very big, so I got to move some stuff around, but it works. And the design of the whole camper is very small to accommodate for this truck, because my truck is equipped with these Ram boxes that give me great storage and for camping gear, tools, you know, whatever you need to put in here. But that's the reason I designed the camper the way it was, so I have access to this when the camper's on, and that's the whole idea behind it. But if you missed the other video, I installed these lights a while back here, so I'm excited to get out and use them for backing up in the woods. I think it's really going to aid in night parking. Like and subscribe if you want to see some more content. I want to get this out. We'll do some camping out, overnight camping, maybe a hunting or fishing trip here, and a hiking trip, and I'll see you in the next one.